My name is Allie Larson, and I'm talking about the globalization's involvement with international modeling and fashion. So, fashion is a way to bring so many cultures together and teach so many people about the differences of fashion and the trends all over the globe. As you can see in this picture, it's a picture of a sari. Saris in South Asian cultures and all the way up to Americanized forms of fashion are utilizing globalization and utilizing it directly through something as simple as assembly line. When it was started, so many nations or countries were instantly able to access fashion and distribute it internationally before they never knew anything about this, which is crazy. When the countries created their own assembly lines, it then skyrocketed into other nations formulating their own fashion and distributing it to others. So take a look at the shirt you're wearing right now. It's possibly made in places such as China or Indonesia. And these places are countries that are huge producers and providers of the fashion that is worn all around the world. And because of this, it is because of globalization. So apart from assembly lines, there is something called Fashion Week. And the most popular of all takes place in New York City, or the Americanized version of Fashion Week. And it is when high-end designers come together and showcase their products over a specific season, so winter, summer, fall, or spring. Globalization is involved through the many foreign designers that take place in this. So designers that are based in Italy or Paris or London, they all come together across borders at New York Fashion Week and showcase their artwork. Versace is a great example. Like for instance, there are foreign designers based in Italy, use only Italian products and textiles, and yet their garments are shared and worn all over the globe to those who can afford it. Another part of Fashion Week that involves globalization is fashion models. They are all from different heritages and cultures. They come together to work and walk for these designers in the shows that they have during Fashion Week. So the diversification of the fashion industry prides itself on it very noticeably. They love to cater to the many different cultural backgrounds of people around the world while directly working with different cultural backgrounds simultaneously, which is crazy. So many models will come from un-American areas such as Europe, Asia, all those areas, and they come to one specific spot in America, cross borders, and work together. When using models from all around the world, it also inspires others that aren't models and are just average people that want to wear clothing to wear certain designers' clothing because they feel like they are inclusive and they are able to wear the clothing because a darker model wore it in Fashion Week, which is crazy. So when it gets to the non-Americanized version of Fashion Week, there is a specific Fashion Week that isn't very widely known. I didn't even know about this. It was the Mercedes-Benz Stylo Asia Fashion Week, and it is huge among many Asian cultures and South Asian cultures, such as China, Korea, Japan, India, Hong Kong, Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Vietnam. These are a lot of countries and a lot of places that partake in fashion. And what Stylo Asia Fashion Week does is it promotes the culture of fashion of Asia. So what encompasses it is it helps others see the beauty and the culture of fashion while also appreciating, supporting, or either wearing these garments. Outside of Fashion Week, there's something called social media, which a lot of you are familiar with, and it has provided a great outlet for fast fashion. So places like Zara and Forever 21 that partake in fast fashion are prime examples of utilizing the desire for trendy clothing at an affordable price as well. This also allows many individuals from around the world to take part in the latest fashion trends without hurting one's financial situation. Social platforms are another way of being fashion industry in the globalization. There's fashion websites, social media pages, e-commerce and commerce, everything at the fingertips of civilization. Fashion designers and companies adhere to the general population and make their products easily accessible for anyone and everyone across all borders. Advertising clothing products through social media and online shopping has helped bring so many cultures together and appreciating the differences of fashion and partaking them all simultaneously as well. Not only does fashion involve the coming together of cultures, but it also helps with economics. So the fashion industry makes over 2.5 trillion globally, and through this, they are able to grow. And in growing, they are able to afford people to help work for their company. And in doing so, acquires jobs for people. So with designers such as Gucci and Prada, who are more high-end designers, they utilize the talent of their staff and intermittently exchange them across borders. So someone that is working in Miami can also go work and sell the products and promote Gucci or Prada in America. So Italy, America, huge difference, but you can appreciate the culture and the globalization that is involved there. So in conclusion, as you can see, globalization is directly related to fashion in so many ways. It is used to bring cultures together while also teaching people the importance of cultural fashion. There is no borders when it comes to fashion. While it is a competitive market, it prides itself on being inclusive to all in the ways of living and expressing oneself. It brings people together across borders over the love of fashion, and it's been a great way of expanding fashion in the minds of those involved. Thank you very much.